How exciting is it now?
I mean, it's great to be back. I feel like we never stopped because, NCAA allowed us to do some walkthroughs, so we've been in the midst of things, throughout the first beginning of the springs. So we've been putting in a lot of plays and, going over a lot of coverages and stuff. But to actually be back on the field really flying around, it feels good because, I mean, who can live without football? Because I know I can't.
Have you just been hungry since that Notre Dame game, how that ended, to get back out and get to work?
Man, I went right to work as soon as we lost the game. Right after the game, I flew to Dallas with my dad, and I did some training out there with just me and him. And I'm just so ready to, to get to this season. But, I know I got to take it a day at a time, and get better as we go.
When you look back at what you did last season, leading the SEC in tackle, you had a fantastic sophomore year. Can you top that this year as a junior?
Most definitely. I feel like that I'm going to get better, because Coach Aranda, he been kind of going hard on me. And, he want me to do all the little things right and, things that, that I did bad last year that we won't speak on because I don't want nobody to know what I did bad. But just know I'm going to fix those things. And I think I can have an even better junior season with the help of, my teammates, of course, because, we got some even better players that I feel like that's about to be in front of me, especially on that D-line.
A lot of players kind of see you as the leader on the team. How does that change your mindset this year, having that responsibility?
I feel like, if I want to win, then and I show those guys I want to win, then they're going to want to win as well. But I know I got to do everything right. I got to be early to meetings. I got to, stay after practice and watching film, because if they see me doing those things and those are the things that, a championship program is supposed to do, then they'll follow my lead. So, I mean, I'm ready to take on the role. Last year I jumped into the role in the middle of the season, but I'm in the role right now. And, I mean, I'm going to make the best out of my opportunity.
So how do you motivate yourself, Devin, when you do the things you've done so far? Do you tell yourself, do you tell yourself you're not good, or how do you motivate yourself to get better?
I mean, my mom, she my biggest critic, and she knows so much football for a woman. So that's why I do not judge women within sports because my mom, she always been on me so hard, and if I miss tackles or whatnot after the game, when she's standing at the gate, when I come outside, she brings it up and it kind of irks me a little bit, so you want to fix it because you don't want your mom telling you, well, you did this bad, you could have did this better. But, also I'm thankful for it because, it's just for a long time it's been me and her, and she always been the one that kind of guided me through the sports because, she was a sports person herself. So I think it's my mom, and, I'm thankful for it, and I want her to keep doing it because I know she's going to see me say this because she be on social media watching, trying to make sure I'm saying the right thing. So I think it's her.
So when she's up in the stands, she would come after the game, Devin, in the second quarter, this guy ran this way and you should have made a tackle or something like that.
Yeah, she'll tell me, you didn't use the proper technique. I know you better than that. That's one more tackle could have been on your stats sheet. You had 16, you could have had 17. So she always finds a way. I mean, in high school, I literally could hear her screaming, I didn't do this. Like if it was a basketball game or if it was a football game that wasn't as loud, I can hear her. So I'm glad I can't hear her in Tiger Stadium because, I'd probably be mad. Or if she was sitting close enough behind the bench where I could hear her. But, I'm thankful she's not that close to me.
Back in your running back days.
Yeah.
Right? Then it was you should have scored a touchdown on this play or whatever, right?
Yep.
We're finally going to get a chance to see Braden over here play. What's it been like? I mean, you've been with him in practice for over a year now. What kind of player is he?
I don't think the SEC ready for him. I mean, I don't want to put a bunch of hype around him because he don't need it. I mean, if y'all go watch his film throughout high school and, at Texas Tech, everybody know he's a baller. But, I mean, he feel like he got better teammates here, and, he feel like he can do even more here because it won't be a lot of attention on him. And so, he going to be the dark horse that, we needed, along with a healthy Rashard. So, I mean, I'm just ready to see that boy get a lot of sacks because I know he will.
Do you think he learned a lot in the first, he said a lot of guys just want to go in the SEC play and then find out where the weaknesses are. He had a chance to kind of redshirt, so to speak.
Yeah, I think he learned a lot, and I think it made him more hungry. That's the thing that kind of excites me about him because he had to sit out a year of football. I couldn't imagine sitting out a year of football and I'm healthy. Most of the people that do it, they be hurt or something, but I think he has the opportunity to be, one of the best to come through here as well because, he got the coaching from Coach Pete and he getting the coaching from Coach O as well. So, I mean, I feel like, the sky's the limit for him, to be honest.
Devin, as a leader on this team in spring ball, what are the goals that you set for your defense or this team just in general?
Shoot, not to let the offense go. That's easy. I don't want to let them score because, I mean, last year, yeah, they had a field day with us, you know, with the new offense and things, and it was working. And, you know, we was trying to stop it. But this year, I mean, we got our identity. So the only thing I think we need to do is just build on our identity and, you know, go out there and claim to be the best and be the best and, you know, show it every time we step on the field.
You ready for no jet sweeps?
Yeah, I'm 10 times ready. But I don't know because I like running plays down, so that was my play that I can run down in practice.
In the secondary back there, you guys are thin at corner, at least on paper. How do you think you're going to hold up?
Sure, we might be thin, but we got some ballers. So, I mean, that's good. I mean, I hope don't nobody get hurt, you know. I pray for everybody safety, you know, every time before we step on the field. So, I mean, other than that, I feel like, you know, those guys are ready to play. You know, and I feel like a lot of people, you know, they kind of say we thin, but, I mean, if you got somebody, I feel like you're good enough. Like, if we only had 2 linebackers, I say we good enough until injury. But, I mean, I feel like the coaching staff will rearrange some people and, you know, make it where we're not so thin come fall.
You said the defense knows their identity. What would you identify the defense as?
I identify the defense this year as a tough unit that can fly around and make a lot of plays within the system because, I mean, Coach Aranda has already put a lot of new plays in because he's going to force us to learn it so he can call a variety of different things, and I think that he's doing an excellent job. So we're a fast, physical defense.